Ladies and most gentlemen, today we're going to talk about Azerite armor. Yes, Azerite armor, the big feature that replaces artifact power and artifact weapons in Battle for Azeroth. Now, this isn't going to be a long video. It's just something I saw, well, something that's been added to the game a couple patches ago, and I haven't really seen many people talking about it, and I thought, like, it was pretty damn cool. It really is. So I thought I'll show you guys what it's all about and basically, you know, what the new interface looks like. So they had a temporary interface for a long time on the alpha and beta, and it really didn't look that great. It was just kind of thrown together, just a bit of a random throwaway interface just to get the system up and running. But now they have added the new system. So this is what happens. So when you have when you've leveled up your Heart of Azeroth to a certain level, your items will have a new trait available. So you can see here on my shoulders, I haven't actually unlocked the third trait because I need to get my Heart of Azeroth to level 5, but we'll do another video on how long it takes to level up your thing, because it's not great at the moment. But anyway, that's another video. So what we're going to do today, guys, I actually have this helm here ready to go all the way to the end. So I'm going to show you all the animations that it takes and what happens to it when you do it. It's honestly really, really cool, and I was actually really impressed because I thought it would be similar to like changing your talents where you just click it and it does nothing, but there really is some like really nice animation put into this. So basically this is your interface at the moment. You have your different levels, so this is basically where your traits will go, and here are the traits that you get choice of. You get different ones. This is a monk, so you have like Brewmaster ones here and Mistweaver ones, which I can't click because obviously I'm not in that spec. Per item they do change, so they're not always the same traits. So if I get another helm potentially from another dungeon, it might have different traits to this one, so it's kind of interesting. You can respec it as well. They haven't added it into the game, but it's going to work similar to the old talent system where every time you respec it gets more and more expensive for gold. So yeah, old school vanilla things coming into the game, so that's cool. So guys, let's just do this now. So these are the traits. I'm not going to go over the traits. I'm just going to click random ones and show you what happens, and there it is. That is cool. That is really cool. And then the next one unlocks, and this is actually very similar to, if you remember a long time ago, the Cataclysm Features trailer. They had like they teased a thing called Path of the Titans, and if you look at the interface for that, I'll actually put it on the screen. It's very, very similar, and I feel like the depths of that feature kind of inspired this one potentially, and yeah, it's kind of cool. So then you go on to the next one, and then again you get to choose these ones. These actually, I believe, are pretty much the same on everything. They're very similar. I've seen them actually on my warrior as well, and there you go. And your final one is always to increase the item level, so you click that. And that's it. That is pretty much it, guys. I'll do it again on the shoulders. So as you can see here, different traits on the shoulders. For some reason it says Nazmir on the Filthy Transfusion. I'm not really sure why, but yeah. So click that, spins all the way around, locks into place. And then again, click that. And then I don't have the next one, so I have to unlock that level 5. What I like as well, they've actually added recently where it says active Azerite powers. And even when you take off the helm, I believe it still says it on the item tooltip, which is really cool, and I kind of like that. And again, you know, you can't. I believe at the moment you can't actually inspect what Azerite armors look, what the traits are for each one, but potentially you might be able to do that in the future for items that are in dungeons, so you can actually inspect what Azerite power you're going to get with those items, so you can actually start farming out Azerite traits. But yeah, at the moment that's not implemented, but I would imagine in the future that will be implemented at some point. And you can see here that I actually have the shield, so I think one of the traits was to give me a shield every 30 seconds, and there it is, working as intended. Another thing to add is actually on like heroic level gear, there is actually more traits. There's actually 4 traits on this one, and on mythic level gear at the moment there currently is nothing, but I would imagine potentially that could go up to 5 or just stick to 4. But yeah, 4 is it's nicer. It's, you know, you get more traits, which is nice because then, you know, the heroic level gear is genuinely like a lot better than the normal level gear, and I think it, you know, that this system has a lot of potential to be really, really great, and I'm curious to see where it will go by the end of the expansion. Also, the UI box is way bigger on heroic as well, which is kind of cool, and it just looks so much nicer. So guys, just a short video today. I just wanted to show you guys that because, yeah, I think it's really cool and not enough people have seen it. So that is the brand new interface for the Azerite armor, and honestly, I'm such a big fan of it. So let me know down below what you think of this Azerite armor interface. What do you think of the Azerite system? Again, as I said, I will do a video at some point telling you what the Azerite grind is like, because it's not as lovely as you think at the moment, but all subject to change. Beta is beta, boys. And before I go, I'd like to give a massive shout out to my amazing patrons and YouTube sponsors. You guys are awesome. And if you'd like to support the channel in that way, links are down below. So leave a like on this video, guys, if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. I also have a brand new merch store. Link is down in the description below. And I also have a partnered Discord channel with over 3,000 members. We talk about Battle for Azeroth and everything ever. And with that, I'll see you next time.